stood up well by Charlie Rowan, who forces a bad touch from James, and now Weymouth have a chance to break through the middle. Here's the ball through towards the back post, onside, Dylan Farge covering. Just lost momentum here, Weymouth, but they've got up the left-hand side again. Brandon Goodship in possession, who just off for a goal kick. And nudge it away through Sam Brown. Brown goes into Blackman. Blackman tries to clear. Wasn't clean, but Saints have possession. Now they've got a chance to break. There's numbers on the right-hand side. Banton switches to play over to Rasulo. James is on an inside run. Cut into Jack James, loses it under his footing, but here's Rasulo again. Just turns his body away. He's going to drop it into Ben Smith. Ben Smith's looking for his option. Goes back to Rasulo. Rasulo over to Banton. Chance for a left-footed shot from Banton. Just dragged it too far onto the near post. Seen him score those before, Zane Banton. That one not to be, but the Saints are knocking at the door early in this one. Over towards Farge. Farge is onside and he's lobbed the keeper. Dylan Farge opens his account for the Saints and they lead at Clarence Park. A superbly executed chipped header, a fantastic ball over the top. The run was timed to perfection. Weymouth trail. St Albans City in front of their own fans, leads on the brink of half time. Georgie picks up in the middle, tries to go outside to Farge, couldn't get it away. It's loose in the Saints box. Jack James comes in with some speed and force and sends the ball flying with a sliding tackle. That looked very painful for the Weymouth man, who's just completely missed the ball. On the left-hand side they go. Rasulo looking for the switch, goes over towards Jack James. Jack James goes round to Dan Bowie. Now it's dropped into Andronicus Georgiou. He's going to go for goal with his left foot. Got far too much underneath that and over the bar. And there's a lot of difficulty. Johnson just earning himself a bit of space with his feet. Gets the ball away in towards Mitchell Veese. Veese gets there first, nudges it past his man. He's going to play Jack James through. It's a foot race between Jack James and the goalkeeper. The keeper gets there first, but the ball's not quite going to go. And living dangerously, Gerard Benfield. Fans wanted them to shoot, they just held on to the ball in the end. This time clipped over first time to Sam Brown. Now Rasulo's looking for the ball through. It's a beautiful ball through for Jack James. And the Saints have bodies in the middle and Jack James has got time and space. Ball into Mitchell Veese, couldn't quite get the contact on it, he wanted to. He ambles into the arms of the goalkeeper. Saints should have had two there. Sliding challenge, fires the ball long and Mitchell Veese is putting the pressure on. Clearance is poor. Georgiou has a chance to play through Rasulo, and now here is Rasulo on goal. Tries to chip the keeper again. Not going to be lobbed twice in this game, at least not with that attempt. Blackman big switch into Jack James. James is going to bring it down on his chest. He's done well. Now here's Georgiou back to Bowery. Ball chipped over into the path of Georgiou, brings it down in the box, goes past his man. And the referee is going to book Andronicus Georgiou for diving. Jack James brings it down, hooks it over his head, and Mitchell Veese now brings it down, knocks it past his man. That was superb. I'm not sure how intentional it was. Now the ball over to Georgiou means the Saints are going up the right-hand side. Drives inside Andronicus Georgiou. Just dispossessed. Rasulo now in possession. Thought he was going to set himself for a shot there and does. That looks like a handball. And the Saints have a penalty.
He has been booked, this number 4.
I have to say, I feel for the number 4 though. There wasn't a lot he could do with that. His arms are dangling by the side. Up he steps. Ryan Blackman. Penalty save. Rasulo on the follow-up. And the Saints have 2. Blackman misses the penalty. Gio Rasulo was quickest to respond. The Weymouth bodies are still on the edge of the area. You have to react to a penalty. Rasulo the only one who did. And into an empty left-hand side of the net. Rasulo has his first goal as a St Albans player.
Seemed about 3 yellow shirts there queuing up for that one, and not one of the Weymouth players reacted. Just what St Albans deserve, really.
Welling United had the reputation last year for being the worst discipline, but Weymouth seem to be on track to challenge that title.
Great pass.
Andronicus Georgiou drives inside, plays the ball into Rasulo in the middle. Dylan Farge is through on the left-hand side. Goes with his left foot, and that's a stunning defensive header from one of the Weymouth defenders to put the ball over the bar. He's got himself tangled in the net. He was travelling at such force. I think it was Max Hemmings who headed forwards. It's an unpressurised header for Weymouth, and it's not a great one, which has forced another bad ball forward. So Carlisle in possession is going to go or try to go up the sideline. It was blocked, and now the header into the middle is loose, so Weymouth have a chance. Cross comes over. Headers over the bar. His head onto it. Now Weymouth break through the middle. Heading over to the left-hand side. Ball flipped into the box. There's a chance of Weymouth. Michael Johnson. Superb from the Saints keeper. Travelled across well. Well, they've come a long way, so regardless of the result, you're going to give it your all, aren't you? Mitchell Veith's lovely little touch to set Jack James into space. Jack James with his left foot. That looked uncomfortable, but he's got the ball away to Veith. Ball through towards Rasulo. Communication errors all over the place for Weymouth. The keeper was nearly caught out. They were lucky they had bodies back recovering. Saints are under a lot of pressure. A few covers. Flag stays down. Ben Smith gets a block on the cross initially. Jack James heads the deflection away, and now Weymouth have a chance to go again. Long range effort, selfish, wasteful from Weymouth. Got something up his nose, hasn't he?
He's got something up his nose.
Must have taken a little knock early on in the game. Ball played over to the right-hand side. Brandon Goodship's ball over into the middle. It's in, and Weymouth are back in it. It's a header that's tucked inside the post. Michael Johnson is furious with his defenders. And Weymouth now will be hoping that they can really shift the momentum and earn themselves a point on the road, or maybe more. There's still plenty of time left in the game for it.
Could just feel a goal coming there.
Yeah, Rasulo in possession, trying to go away on to Dylan Farge. The Saints have exposed themselves again. They're at risk here, the Saints, under this pressure of surrendering a 2-goal lead, 1 goal already down. Cheshire's ball over. Jack James got up extremely well to head the ball away. George Hoddle is in his match shirt, ready to come on. That's a woeful header from Brandon Goodship under very little pressure at the back post.
But it's still in that same space again, isn't it?
And Barry gets up, heads forward in towards Mitchell Veith, brought down, flick round the corner. Ben Smith's going to give chase. I don't think it's going to go off, and Ben Smith will get there down by the corner flag. Goes back to Georgiou, played into Mitchell Veith. Veith with his back to goal, clips it in towards Georgiou. Wanted a free kick, goes over to Ben Smith. Back to Georgiou. Ball played through to Veith. Tried to go across the face of goal. It's loose in the box. Georgiou couldn't quite get there. The Saints appeals for a penalty, and Weymouth have a chance to attack. Their fans are roaring them on from behind the goal. They got up the right-hand side. Maybe those tactical changes from Bobby Wilkinson causing the Saints too many problems. Down by the byline, cross comes in, flicked over loose towards the back post. There's a chance, and Jack James has conceded a penalty for handball. And Weymouth have a chance to level the score, and the Saints players are absolutely furious. And they're arguing it. And they cannot believe that it's been given. Well, that is a contentious one. 2 handball penalties given. Weymouth with a chance to level the score from 2-0 down. In they come. Michael Johnson saves the penalty. The man who saves penalty after penalty has done it again for the Saints. And the Saints maintain their lead for now. The referee was tackled by Dan Bauer in the middle of all of that. Not sure what had gone on there. But Michael Johnson, some will say natural justice. Rasulo stood over the free kick. He'd be punishing if the Saints could add one from this. Rasulo's ball in. It's good at the back post. Just bounced up away from George Hoddle. Unlucky there. It was almost perfection from the Saints. Long ball again over the far side. It's bounced through all the Saints players. Chance to get a ball across. Rasulo's attempted block. Cross didn't come in the end. Shot. It's loose on the left-hand side and Weymouth will have a corner. Chance from the corner for Weymouth. In it comes. Oh! And it's just gone off the inside of the post. It's loose in the box. It's bouncing around. It's dangerous. And Weymouth have another corner.
How on earth has that not gone in?
Cross comes over, and that was rather flamboyant for 2 minutes to go in the game when you're trailing and need a goal, but it's a bold strategy from the man on the left-hand side for Weymouth. Poor ball, but it's worked out for them. Chance across the middle, and oh my God, Jack James, superb. Puts the ball behind, but there's another chance for Weymouth.
Get that involved. Keeper's up. The ball in
it comes. Michael Johnson punches it away, and now George Hoddle nearly had a chance to go with the keeper caught high. There's a player down with a head injury in the middle. The referee should stop play. He's not. Oh, that's a superbly struck volley that deserved more than to sail over the bar as it did. Michael Johnson goes long, and the referee blows. So the Saints, who took a 2-goal lead first via Dylan Farge and then Gio Rasulo funneling in a save Ryan Blackman penalty. Weymouth pulled one back and were awarded a penalty for a contentious handball. Michael Johnson, the penalty superstar that he is, saves it away. And St Albans City end final day with 3 points. It ends here, St Albans City 2, Weymouth 1.